Good evening, everyone. Here we're in Blackwood, and I welcome you very much to the second round of the Jena GT Masters 2014. And we just finished qualifying with Ivanov, Rantala, and Nikitakovic scoring points for first, second, and third place. 3 points for the pole sitter, 2 points for second place, and 1 point for Nikitakovic in third place. But he chatted during that session, so he will also get 1 point deduction at the end of this event. So effectively, that point is already gone again. So we are here at Blackwood, one of the most well-known tracks in the for speed, and the field is extremely close because during this qualifying session we saw that of the cars qualified, 23 cars were within 1 second. So this is really a dense race and a dense speed. We will see here 66 laps. That's including the pace lap. So rolling start after 1 pace lap, and then 65 racing laps. Everyone has to do 1 pit stop, which has its own window. And we'll go down through the starting order in a second. In the background we see that the driver's briefing is done. The mandatory pit stop is between lap 5 and 63. Everyone is allowed to do pit stops before or after, but this will not count towards the mandatory pit stop. And all 4 tires have to be changed during that pit stop. So as I said, the top 3 are Krasimir Ivanov, Rantala, and Nikitakovic. 4th place is Sofi Janic. 5th place Ventiavi, 6th Taskanen, 7th Heuskel, 8th Balanzada, 9th Ulrich, 10th Maroš, 11th Todorov. Further on in 12th position Martin Kapal, then Melendez, Dariats, Pesicho, Cardano, and Kruschik. 18th Terzic, 19th Lagokash, 20th Feistkorn, 21st Durelli, 22nd Gorzelani, 23rd Dashkevich, 24th Libietis, 25th Mokanu, 26th Guerra, and 27th Katila. Today we see many cars of all classes. We've got the bus, the FXR in the field, with the best placed one in 4th position, number 40 of Sofi Janic, while the cars are on their warm-up lap. Henry Tanskanen currently in the safety car, pacing the field around the track. There is no further safety car usage, so if there is a crash, there will be no safety car intervention. Cars coming from the long straight now into that infield section that was changed a few years ago. Was made tighter, and we've got a little off-road action by the safety car, leaving now the pace to pole sitter Krasimir Ivanov. Who has to slow down to 100 kph just before the start of this race. So the second round of the GT Masters by Genuine Racing is green flagged now, 65 laps ahead, and we are racing. Into turn 1. There is Tuskin braking in and Heuskel spinning on the outside. And I think his car was hit by a black FXR by Todorov.
It might have been, but now we've got Benjavi 3 wide with Dakovic and Rantala. Hello, by the way.
Hello.
Making
through the middle!
Oh, the pace lap! Oh, and Rantala's pushed off! Rantala's been pushed off! And then Benjavi go off!
Dakovic
oh my god! That's gone horribly wrong! Oh my god! Dakovic someone hit Dakovic when rejoining!
That's been this Marlboro car, the 63.
Yeah, that's Cartano, I think. Dakovic lost a huge amount of time there. Benjavi right in front of him. Heuskel also. That was a huge shunt on the first lap. A lot of top-end cars right down the order now. And on the front, who you're seeing now, we have still got Krasivanov, who's got a nice, comfortable gap. And then we've got Ulrich and Sofjanic. Sofjanic in the top of the London buses. Oh, and he's run through the tyres! Oh, no.
But he's still on the straight.
That could have gone better, yeah, but overtaken by Benzada, and Benzada is now in pursuit of Maresh. In the only speedos I have seen for about 2 years.
They've got a Facebook page.
Goes. Oh, they've got a Facebook page?
Yes, they have.
I don't know what Facebook is. But yeah, very chaotic start. Can I just say as an
admin off! And Cartano involved again. And now Benjavi and Dakovic.
Oh my god, they're all trying to each other off the track. There's Terzic being passed by the millions. And this is going to be a more interesting race with Dakovic and Benjavi in an fight.
Yeah, and quite far back.
And also Shkivic and Nicky. Who would have thought this would happen? May I say as an admin note, didn't start the race on the back straight because we were afraid that would happen. And it happened anyways. So, yeah, so much about that. Dakovic gets passed. Behind we have Benjavi and Dashkevich now. Benjavi on the inside, way past already. Wow, some let's say some questionable driving there. I think that can be said with some certainty.
But we still have all 29 cars on the black stuff.
Yeah, more or less.
More or less. Some are taking really 2 or 3 handful of green stuff right next to the track as well.
With Jarvim trying to go down the inside, then the last corner, and Terzic is gonna go around the outside. This is all for the bottom 20s of places, believe it or not. But some of them are their own fault.
Oh, Terzic keeps some.
Oh, and we've got a yellow flag exiting the chicane. Who's that?
Dorelli! Dorelli's
Oh, Dorelli. There's Dorelli.
Heuskel timing out.
Oh, and oh dear.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, we've still got Terzic and Dashkevich. Chaotic.
A bit. A few places up. The 43 is overtaking Krusczyk.
Yeah, that's
and
Katila.
Who lost?
Notice.
Ooh, and he's off.
Oh my God!
Meccano takes advantage.
Meccano having to do slalom there to not hit, but gets around. There you see. As you will probably see, this is probably the highest percentage of FXRs in any GTR race since ever. That wasn't ITCC. And, well, there's a nice reason for it. Looks like the balance of performance has been, and Blackwood is the FXR festival that it's ought out to be.
Krusczyk now trying around the outside. Oh, Mouseman timed out.
Yes, indeed.
That's
first DNF. Kanu now, but yeah, but FXR is very strong in those traction limited corners.
Yeah, but I have got the feeling that 33 has lost its rhythm after the scene 1 lap ago. And so
Yeah,
Niki Darkovic is now pretty big in his rear mirror.
Yes. Indeed. There he is in his, well, mainly yellow car with straw on the roof.
A bit of red. But still not as colourful as Meccano's car. Oh, Meccano with a little mistake exiting turn 1.
Niki makes a mistake in a draft, but I think he's going to have the draft of Krusczyk. Yep, there we go. Like you need DRS in LFS. The draft is that strong. Oh, Krusczyk decides to disappear out of shame of being overtaken. And Niki gets around him, no problem. And the next car in front of him is going to be Meccano. Well, that's a big blow because Niki won round 1 very convincingly. Won round 1 after I think qualifying 6th or 7th, and came to a very good start, very good first lap, and then just had the best pace throughout the race. And looks like he's put out of the contention for the win at least.
Well, at least if everything goes its normal ways. Pit stop window is opened, by the way.
Indeed is. Anyone who wants to get rid of their balloons could theoretically do so now.
But this might not be the decision to do right now. Everyone is using R2s and R3s.
So everyone's gonna just extend it as long as they can, or as long as it makes sense to, pace-wise. At the front we've got 3 cars, well 2 cars at least pulling away, which are 2 Gen IFs the last, Ivanov, Taskin and Ulrich is 3rd. And that's going to be very interesting because I saw him struggling with his tyres very, very badly in practice.
Ulrich driving this BMW.
We've got Katila. Yes, indeed, he's got the old BMW DTM. style livery.
Yeah.
We've got Katila and Lukas for P12, P13, I'm very sorry. Fighting side by side into one.
Taylor to the inside
for
and
now,
through.
yes. But that chicane is always, you know, it's like having 2 DRS points, you know, make a mistake in the chicane and the guy behind you is straight onto you again. But for now, he's through at least. Oh, Nicky on the back of Meccano. Just a few meters out of the... He's also indicating right, I'm not quite sure. Well, he's stopped now. Maybe he's trying to tell people which way the next corner is.
Or where he liked to overtake them.
Yeah, don't think he's gonna get any multi-21 though. Or multi-1973. As it would be in this case.
Kano a little bit in the dirt.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely got it now.
Nicky to his left.
Whoa! Almost looked like them weaving there, but Nicky runs a bit wide. But he's got the place.
And the one with SpongeBob SquarePants on his roof overtakes the one with Valentino Rossi on the car.
Or at least the colors, and etc.
Yeah, just the cars, you're right. And the doctor letters.
Let's see who else is providing us with entertainment. We've got everyone behind Meccano, basically. Who's pretty close.
Probably they're starting a hostile takeover of his position.
Yes,
very
indeed.
soon. Well, when Jarvi and Terzic are battling. Both in the black cars, with blue for Ventjavi and Terzic with red.
Indeed. Turn 1 should actually be somewhere where the FZR should be stronger because it's a slow corner. But it doesn't really look like it can gain much around there. And Javi's falling well away. Oh, he's got Badiaz fighting against... Oh, and a lag crash! Lag crash! Oh my god, there's a Dovias. Sorry, we didn't have that on stream, but that was very strange. So Dovias massively crashed into the R119, which is Persico, who is in the picture now and being pursued by Feiscon, but he massively crashed into the rear of Persico without ever touching him. And I don't think that's his fault. It looked like Persico's got a bit of a dodgy connection going on for himself. But look at the connection list, he's got above 300. Which is anything but healthy. We've got, let's say, a few South American drivers here.
And Persico actually opened the door for Katila, who overtook Feistko on the straight.
Yes, he did. Also moving up.
Feistko, the other driver using the BMW skin.
Yes. Be surprised to see Katila launching it on Persico. Persico makes the mistake, and there we go. Almost like ordered. Will he make it around the outside? Oh, Persico trying hard to position it. Catilla just... And they're side by side again.
Side by side with about equal speeds. Now the XRR is pulling slightly away.
Yep, indeed.
Deep braking. Both trying to give each other room,
Those
though.
contacts are very dangerous. It's around now, but we just saw how dangerous contacts with Persico seemingly are. Let's see how he gets... Oh, and so... No, I'm just thinking. Terzic is dropping down the order.
I don't think so. I just think that Rantiavi got around Kostic.
Oh no, he's not dropping down the order. He's... he was just shown to me in the top 10. I got very confused. Oh, and Gorsalani in the pits. But anyways, back to Mr. Persico. Oh, and Catilla makes a mistake, and that means he should be on him again.
Yes. Slipstream. Moves to the inside for the next corner. And you just see how much more speed he can carry into this corner.
Indeed. If F1 had that kind of aero system, then they would have never thought of inventing DRS.
True.
Well, inventing it, rather using it, I mean.
But I don't think that Catilla gives up this place. I think there will be some attack on the next or the straight after that.
Could well be, yes.
And here we go.
XR speed again. Close.
Ooh. Oh, Catilla too fast.
Diff. The diff said no. Tried to brake really late, forced downshift, something went like, not today, thank you. Rantala also in the pit lane, so we've got the 2 cars with mandatory pit stops, which are obviously currently in their own class much. But Dovias was also lagging to me, so not quite sure who's at fault for accident they had. Hard to tell.
For me, it's currently looking pretty smooth, everything.
We also have a bit of bus wars for P5 and 4 between, well, Sofjanic is onto Ulrich, so you even have bus wars. We also have bus attack.
Or tank attack, as you say in Germany. Ooh!
Oh, pulled over there! Oh. The red buses, don't trust them. Does that mean Marash just get Belençada's draft?
I think so.
Yeah, but he's gonna get it too late. Yeah, he's got it now. He needs about another half a kilometer straight. Very nice blue car.
Indeed. Benjavi!
Oh, and Benjavi gets a drive-through penalty. Wait, he got that for speeding on the plane? And
yeah,
someone sat on his bumper. Either he released it too soon, did someone push him in the pit lane? That would be hilariously ironic.
I think it was on the exit, because from the way, from time that it took me to get to him through the list, I don't think that it was that he was still in his pit stall, because when I was looking at him, he was already in T1.
Pretty sure it's on the exit, yeah. But, yeah, Marash looks like Marash can't really capitalize, so let's go to the back, or to the middle of that sandwich again. We've got Sofjanic still in a bit of a battered and bruised FXR. it's been narrowed a bit on the front. Also had, well, with Jarvi obviously the Skatila, we've had Todorov, Dashkevich and Durelli, so quite a few early stoppers. And early stopping of course means you have to be confident you get to the end on whatever tyres you're up already. Looks like Ulrich is losing time in the last section of the track. Oh, and he's got some baking for left front tyre as well, and right front tyre for that matter.
Jumping over these 3 curbs onto the straight, and the FXR is in the slipstream.
Put it in top gear and unleash it.
Pass to the left. Oh, contact!
Whoa! That was a bit of a touch. And on the outside goes the bus, and Ulrich tries to brake late. Oh, and locks up the right front. That's not what he needed.
Oh, more contact.
Oh, and more contact, yes.
That's paint robbing.
Yeah, in a second I'll totally will bright red everywhere. Because this is not gonna go too well if they're gonna race on like that. Oh, Sofiani's just a switch, but it's on the outside for the last corner. But that could be it for him because he's got to be careful about Balanzada behind him.
Yeah, the problem was that he bounced Ulrich there. And now we've got this, this quadro crew back together.
Yes, indeed. Sofian is definitely with the upper hand there and the slipstream again.
Let's see how he tries to defend him. Ulrich again!
Whoa! Oh, Sofian is doing some blocking around that corner.
I tell you what,
very nice.
That slide actually prevented him from being hit by Ulrich.
Being hard again, yes. If he hadn't done that, didn't have to lift, he probably lost momentum. And now Ulrich is being pretty much under a lot of pressure from Balanzada.
Yeah, and both going through the grass there, and Balanzada having the four-wheel advantage. 4WD driving on the outside, turn 1. Ulrich is unstable braking.
Oh, and Marish thinking, oh guys, that corner's faster than that. Oh, and through the tyres he goes. Oh, Marish.
He will probably lose that position to Martin Kapal.
Yes, indeed. Past he goes. There's past he goes. Some very, let's say, unique paint jobs of the two cars. Apart very nicely. And the bus in the form of Balanzada.
Trying the outside there, doesn't work.
He's using the switches very well. Oh, just in the wrong moment there. Just got in the wrong moment there into the dirty air through the middle of it and got dropped. Oh,
Marish to the pits. Probably because he already lost time, so...
Yeah, probably thought, well, before I get into some battle, maybe I'll try and get into some either clean air or easier battles. Dakovic in the pits. So it's getting a bit more interesting. Oh my god, we've got nice battle here between car 50 and 38, which is for the last of the dozen, P12.
And in this bright green car, that's cross shape.
Yep, and the grey, blue and white car, that's Lagukas of LLM.
And we've got the bus on the inside, passing him
down
completely.
He goes to the inside.
And already on their back, that's Tursic.
Ah! Yep. And using a lot of grass is Krushchik.
Whoa! Late
Let's see
braking
what-
by Tursic.
Let's see what Alan does. I hope I
That's
don't have to
Xavi
say
retiring.
oh, and Xavi retiring, yes indeed. But yeah. Persic got dropped a bit for that last one. Actually much harder to follow a car closely here than it is on some other tracks, even though it's pretty slow, but aero loss you get off the car in corners is just ridiculous. Not as bad as on faster circuits, of course, but not exactly what you'd like it to be, which is not there.
On the other hand, it's always bringing us the slipstream wars on the long straights.
Bellanzada and Ulrich again.
55 and 66.
Very good exit from next corner for Bellanzada.
Whoa!
That's some Hamilton weaving, surely. Oh, and Ulrich, well, he missed a turn.
He did.
Kind of did, and there's contact! And more contact! Persico in the pit lane in the meanwhile, and Melendez as well.
And Martin
Team
Capal
America
now in the
drivers.
slipstream of Bellanzada.
Yes, indeed. ...205 kilometers an hour. Oh, Capal makes it around the outside. And he's thinking, I don't know what you guys are doing, but please continue.
And those two actually know each other from LFS Kart, where Capal and Ulrich, were racing each other.
This is actually, I think, this might actually be only the second Gennar race at least that not Capal, Bellanzada has done. I think he did the season opener of GT Masters last season. The last season, which didn't happen in my mind. Except, well, at least not the last two races. But let's see whether or not Bellanzada can say, oh well, I have this four-wheel drive, which is quite nice. Oh, it's gonna be close.
But he's dropping Bellanzada.
Yeah. Without that move to the right, I think. Without that move to the right, I think Bellanzada would have got him. Oh, and the leaders are in a lot of trouble now. Well, not in trouble, but in traffic. Well, which is just as bad as trouble.
Even off-lapping Rantala.
Yep, there he is. It's not the hardest task, lapping your teammate, but there are a few cars ahead which don't happen to be his teammate.
Tuscanen lapping Dorelli. Just some 5 seconds behind.
Oh, bus wars. P9, P10. Guerra and Krushchik. White SR, FXR, and a lime green T FXR.
But Martin Capal is in the slipstream of Thorsten Ulrich. And he's going to the right side. He should clear him before the corner. Ulrich not in reach for a comeback.
You have to be very careful being a draft to not completely rear-end the guy behind you, in front of you even. Guerra and Krushchik are still at it. Krushchik overtakes and gets past the back straight. And now it looks like where I will be busy with another Jenner car. Oh, as it's just about staying on track and in a draft.
And up in front, Thorsten Ulrich is now in the slipstream of Martin Kapal. And now he's doing the thing the Czech racer did one lap ago. And Martin sticks his nose in.
Well, didn't have a lot of room there, but had enough. And Ulrich is back past. And I'm not sure if Zada's happy because it keeps him with him, or sad because he's holding them up, or well, he's being held up by them, so that way around.
The buses already had their moments with Thorsten Ulrich when it was still a sandwich.
Oh. Thought he was gonna get in the slipstream then, not yet, still Kapal and Ulrich.
Martin waiting for the next straight. Again, very unstable in T1. That car of Thorsten.
Mistake! Bellanzada now. He's not letting him in half the inside, and Bellanzada is just sitting there. Well, I'll have draft next week. I'll just put it on hold. And side by side on their way to the straight turn. And will Bellanzada ground? Still side by side. And in around he gets. There we go. That's a pass.
And those two giving each other nice room. And Bellanzada actually used the hazard lights, probably to say thank you for giving me so much room. In a very respectful way, of course,
not like lol lol lol, you've given me room, noob.
Right.
But yeah.
Meanwhile, Terzic around Guerra.
Indeed, I think that happened. I think that happened just before I switched away, so it should have been on screen. Yeah, Terzic there around Guerra bus. The bus is losing out a bit in a race here. Because they don't have anything to defend themselves with on the straight, even though they actually have the most power, you have to admit, but, well, they have the world's least efficient four-wheel drive system. Other than that, we've got, I think we've got a bit of a closer one in in the mid-tens between Cartano
and Todorov.
And Todorov is the highest car of all the cars that have pitted. Nice black FXR, at least is very distinguished from the rest.
Yeah, black and with nice grayish decals. You can only see them when you're really looking at the car.
Yeah, and especially you can't see them on the front, only on the roof and the back.
And the sides.
Meanwhile, Tano is the reason why there won't be any future streams, because the EU will put us in prison for 1 million years.
What?
Because he's got Marlboro written skin.
Oh.
And I have just been death sentenced because I mentioned it.
It's a classic
really a battle.
livery.
It's a battle in a way, but it isn't. It is in the way though that it's a battle against time for Todorov, because I bet you he would like to be far away from any kind of traffic like that.
Yeah, though on the straights, he can't really keep up with Cartano.
Indeed. That's the problem being in a bus. Bus have received a bit of an upgrade since last season. From free... Let me think. I think from free 62 to 367 horsepower.
Cross check in the pits for a pit stop.
Indeed he is. Or maybe he's in also for another reason. Maybe he's having lunch or dinner. He's not gonna have lunch at this time of day, is he?
But he's already getting out of his pit stall and over the line now, back to race speed.
Probably one of the safest pit exits.
Probably the safest in LFS.
Yeah. Well, except for maybe the Aston
Oh!
one.
When I say it, collision with Kettler.
Oh dear.
Kettler could. Oh! We've got a car flipped.
Oh, was it
yeah, it was
Laxo?
Savilaxco, yeah.
Oh dear. Turov and Cartano fighting in the meanwhile.
The car flipped over that first chicane, just to complete my sentence.
Yes. Well, classic place to flip, really. I
Indeed.
remember in the very first GT Master season, which was broadcast, well not the season, but the very first race here, 2 years ago, which was broadcast, someone flipped in the last corner and then asked in the chat what he should do. So,
Oh yeah, I remember.
At least, Savilaxo did the right thing by saying, "Oh well, I'm upside down. I'm not going anywhere then, am I?"
It's not like you have got the best traction when you're upside down.
Oh, it's Ulrich and Bellanzada are close again. Or still. Or
Todorov on the inside of Catano.
Oh, now he decides to pass. Oh, that's nice of him. Indeed he is. Oh, Cartana trying to challenge him back. Around the outside and does. Todorov, I think brake too early and turn in too soon.
Yeah, both.
And now he's pursued by an orange bus. Public transport at its best here.
Especially at its fastest.
No, it's because they are GT1 ones of this. But technically they're not at their fastest.
Yeah, okay.
But, well, welcome.
At least at its most entertaining way.
Without bump drafting. Whoa! Todorov is getting sideways down the braking. Oh no, Melendez is timing out.
Oh no, he's
Melendez is back. I'm quite worried about him, you know. He timed out a few times before the race.
Yeah, and he's now having some issues. 5 seconds,
Yeah.
6 seconds. Oh, he's back.
Oh, there he is. Again. And on screen.
For Team America he is driving.
Yes. Which I may point out is more Team Central and South America than America in its whole. Although Team Central and South America probably has a, let's say, doesn't come off your tongue that easily.
CSA. Team CSA. Well, we're inventing a new team name for them. Todorov is now very close.
And we've also got a battle that actually is a battle between two Conquest racing cars of Gorsdani and Dashkevich.
Bellanzada! Something happened to him. He was suddenly all across that turn 3.
Oh dear, and he's got a very hot left rear tyre, so he must have half swum or something.
He was suddenly slow there, no idea what happened. He's now behind Mark Kapal.
And it's got the toasty left rear tyre, as I mentioned.
By the way, what happened to Mark Kapal?
Maybe he was involved in it, I would say, because otherwise Vadovias wouldn't be in front.
Yeah.
Unless he has, I don't know, teleporting skills.
The thing though was that Kapal was closing up to Bellanzada when I jumped to them, those two, and well, we have to check out after the race. Makes no sense guessing during the race.
Maybe we'll find out in the protest thread, you never know.
You'll never know.
Half the time you do in these situations. Also worth mentioning, we have just passed the halfway mark on lap 34 out of 66, which 65 of which are scored as racing laps.
Very, very quick race in the sense of entertainment.
Yeah, because they just don't stop doing anything. Last race it was, you know, the typical pattern of in the first 20 minutes everyone was falling over themselves, and then it became a strategy and well, pace the race. This is very different. Also, mainly
Todorov is around Catano.
Oh, hey, he'll be celebrating now.
And Catano lost his rhythm because Melendez is now trying to take a look at his position.
Melendez, the second highest placed guy of the guys who have stopped.
And both are actually racing the FXR.
Indeed they are. Quite an upgrade pace-wise compared to Kyoto, where the circuit didn't suit the cars at all. The highest FXR was P4 in Grid 2, and well, now the highest one is P3 in Grid 1, which is obviously worth mentioning. They are messing about here, but there are a couple of 30 other people who are messing about somewhere else.
Two grid racing, nice to see that in international fields as well. Giving plenty people a chance to do a proper race.
Melendez. Not really a race for position, it's really a race of please, why are you in front of me?
And we're not in DTM where such a situation would be blue flagged.
Do they get blue flags for that, even if it's for position?
No, but yes, if they are on different brands. At least that's what they did at the Norris Ring last year.
Because the Norris Ring is such a boring track always.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then they decided to disqualify the winner and no one finished first.
True.
I love DTM, it makes so much sense.
I guess it's just like at every sport at a certain level that the people are always doing things you never will understand.
Oh, Dorelli's in the gravel.
Oh, he's crawling out.
Yeah, his car looks a bit second-hand. Got bullet holes in the back for starters. Yeah, that puts Dorelli even behind Heuskel, who's had probably the worst few opening laps ever of ever. Furthermore, we have, I guess you could say, Guerra and Laguca as a battle for P10 and 11.
Yeah, with Guerra having a nice little gap to Laguca because no chance of slipstream there.
Yeah, but this is. I'll come back to this DTM thing just to finish it off, and because I want to rant about DTM for a minute. DTM has no identity. DTM wants to be his F1 with a roof. They have no imagination at all, sitting there, oh, we have no idea why the racing is so bad. It can't be because the tires are great, or because we have way too much downforce, or because the brands are all smug and don't want to lose. No. But yeah, here we go, Laguca's on Guerra.
Nice little slipstream.
Indeed, to the inside, brakes later. Wow.
Ooh, and
gearbox overshoots, and Guerra does the switchback. Very touring car-like. Never seen that in DTM.
Well, at least not in the last 5 to 6 years.
There, basically since they've gone on nuts with those carbon prototypes, because that's what they are. They're not classed as cars even.
They are
classed
also
as
not
prototypes.
defined as touring cars by the FIA, but as
Yes.
prototypes.
I think the V8s are classified as cars,
I
aren't
think
they?
so as well, though I don't. I actually don't know, since they moved away from Project Blueprint to Next Generation.
Oh,
If they're still.
Todorov back behind Katana. What's happened there? And of
I think that's has
the whole
something
train
to
is
do with.
being held up by Corabetto, also
Yes.
outfitted, and he's in a fight with Katano. Oh, and Katano makes a mistake. Ooh, put a wheel off there on the grass. And Melendez now to the outside. Gets ahead. They touch.
Through the
Todorov.
chicane. Now they are clear. Oh, Todorov hits
oh
the
my
hut.
god.
It's a tire in a very bad angle. And now Katano.
They just drove through a lag bubble.
Yes, they did through Melendez, lag bubble. Todorov on the outside.
Whoa.
No
Almost,
chance.
if the curb wasn't there, he would have looked very second-hand and been in a war most likely, because
Probably.
that he was on the dirt there just before the curb started that far to the right. And, he
Ooh,
would have
and now
pushed.
Marish
Yes.
is in a good place. Lagukash in the pits.
Yes. Well, I guess he thought, well, I have clean air now. Let's pit. I think it's only a question of time till Marish will get past this group. Because he's got the pace down the straights. And he's got the pace in general. But he's got the draft as well, and the chicane. Oh, that was... Nicky's behind him as well, so... where's Nicky gonna end up this whole race?
It's currently not looking like it will be too far ahead.
Yeah, if it's a top, it would be pretty
Oh,
good.
we've got a car spun.
Which is... Is it
It's
Dashkevich?
Ulrich on the pit lane entry. He spun. He's now doing his pit stop.
Interesting.
Very.
Corabetto also coming in, and we are back with Todorov. Todorov, Cartano, and Maresh now starting their 41st lap. Oh, sorry, not 31st. Fastest lap at the moment has just been reset at a 109.43 by Krasny Ivanov, who is still leading with a very comfortable gap to his teammate.
Battle for P5, Balanzada and
Kapal. Yes. Kapal in the purple, orange, and silverish XRR, Balanzada in the red Speedo FXR. Curb flipping.
Yeah, but a nice line by Balanzada.
Indeed, but he's
Not
probably
close
ducking
enough.
behind the steering wheel. He's probably kicking behind the steering wheel now, trying to reduce drag just to get a bit more top speed. Because he really hasn't got much. 140 kph from the FXR there. Which isn't bad for an FXR, but, well, it's just that. It's not bad for an FXR.
Oh, Martin with a little slide.
Yeah, didn't get chicane there, but, well...
This is crucial, and Balanzada, look at how
Yeah,
many meters he got
yeah,
from
but
that.
look at how Kepler's visually pulling away.
Seems like he's fast at the wrong part of the corner.
And crucially,
The
slow
chicane.
straight. There we go. But now he's got a chance. He's waiting again.
Martin again
Don't wait too
covering
long,
the...
sunshine. Kapar covering the inside line for the next turn.
They are on equal speed.
Will Balanzada make it around the outside again?
Not yet. Now.
Yep, he did it. At the same place as the last time as well. Actually, not a bad corner for passing, to be honest. If you're driving with someone who recognizes that is.
Yeah, true. Because if the other one is not really cooperating with you wanting to pass there, it could easily end up you being in the wall.
Yeah. This mostly happens in a series called NASCAR. We have I think we have a battle upcoming in the pit division between Mares and Djakovic for what is at the moment again the last of the dozen P12.
Yeah, it will take about a lap or so.
There's Mares.
A bit more until...
Behind him in the very, very bright yellow car in places is Djakovic.
with SpongeBob SquarePants on the roof.
Yes. That means if he's gonna roll, he's gonna have a soft landing. Oh, Mares is letting him past. Oh, this is very, very... No one been paid for the championship here. Didn't know Jean Todt was their team manager. And I didn't know they were driving for the same team actually, but... They're not actually, but still. Nicky going past, Mares lifting off on the straight, so... Very interesting.
I better don't comment on that. But just behind those two, there is Ivanov lapping.
Yes, he is. Trying to get past Catano.
Whoa! That was closer than
I wants to
needed.
get through the traffic quick. Also can't be that far away from the pit stop because his tires aren't exactly that new. He used them well, that's for sure. Oh, is it Cartano and Todorov again? Yes, it is.
Catano on the outside, and he had to lift because he wasn't really having, well, he was having understeering there.
But it's still very much in the slipstream and ready to dance.
Battle for 23rd as well, with Rantala and Kurobeto.
Yes, indeed.
At parts interrupted by cars lapping. Blue flag for about the whole first two sectors.
I think Rantala and Heuskel mainly probably thought the race was gonna be a bit different.
Yeah, especially Heusel, who was suddenly on the gravel in turn 3, sorry.
Rantala to the inside.
Forcing the move, overshooting it, and Kurobeto to the inside.
No, whoa, no contact, but whoa.
I would dare to say that not a piece of paper would have fitted in that hole.
Certainly not the NASCAR rulebook. Actually, no, the NASCAR rulebook fit in there because all it says is a piece of paper which says we do what we want and get paid for it. So yeah, that was very close. It's also pretty much the visual example to shut the door in someone's face, because if that wasn't that, then I don't know what it is.
Ivanov back on track, now getting caught by Bellanzada, and makes a good job in avoiding the fluid traffic on track.
Yep.
Of course, this doesn't help you and loses you maybe a second or so, but
I think he knew about his gap. He's not thinking too much in the short term. Guerra also in pit lane. We have only a handful of cars that haven't pitted yet. Cartano is not pitted yet. Terzic, Feist, Korn, Kapal, Bellanzada, Vadovia, Sofjanic, and Taskinen. And I just named those in reverse order. The Taskinen is your current leader. Oh, and Vadovias dives the pit lane. On the Yankers go into first gear.
Martin Kapal also to the pits.
Yes, another session of destroying your engine.
Oh, please not.
Got no notable direct battles on track right now.
Short pit stop for Kapal
away.
Drag race.
He's also got the slightly faster first. Oh, and it's gonna be a drag race to the pit exit.
On the inside of the pit lane exit, Martin Kapal through, but Dorians? No, he's not doing the switch. Martin covering the very inside again, but no need to. He's pulling away.
Well, back in the refueling times in F1, we had the phrase gaining a position through the pit stops, and well,
this is gaining
more literally.
This is not only gaining a position through pit stops, but gaining a position through pit lane. Oh, Sofjanic spun, hit the wall.
Oh no! Oh,
he was second.
No damage, but gonna hurt his progress. Also a bit of a toasty left rear and a very thin left front, so he can't be far away from pit stops. These cars won't do much. These cars won't do much more than 50 to 55 laps on a set of tires. Especially not when racing each other like mad.
But quite interesting, he was fighting with Bellanzada earlier in the race, and although he made the mistake, now diving to the pit line, he still got a comfortable gap to Bellanzada.
Indeed.
And the latter will now take second place for now. Still having to do his pit stop.
Oh, we've got Makanu versus Dashkevich. Just missed out on the draft. Drove through a tire on the exit on the chicane. He didn't cut it that much, but it was just lying there because someone else hit it. Almost
Oh,
lost
Meccano.
control. Oh, Meccano on the grass, and that's going to be Dashkevic's chance.
Whoa!
Meccano, big slide, not dirt on the left rear tyre around there is not fun, I can tell you that.
He just
Left
lost.
on.
Whoa! Meccano put a tyre on green stuff.
Oh dear,
Tuscanen in the
please.
pits.
Yes, he is. Let's make Bellanzano is going to become the leader at this point. Yes, he is.
Yes.
What's going on?
Now he's rolling, but he will fall behind Ivanov. Third place for now.
Which is where he was before, so fair enough. Bellanzano's pit stop will be very far away though. He seems to have a lot of rear bias on the nowhere though, because that car must be leaning on the left rear a lot. The tire there is very, very thin. R2 compound, of course, on the FXR.
To answer the question of earlier where Nicky might end up, he is currently in 9th position.
There's still a good top 10 for him, which is not bad after what happened on lap 1.
Ivanov currently not making the lap on
Oh, and he goes on again. I hope this isn't gonna end in a puncture.
Ivanov. It's a
By the
very
way,
hard overlap.
Can I please be reminded what happened to
Yellow
Thorsten
flag
Ulrich?
somewhere. Oh, that's a car!
Oh, that's
Rantala.
Rantala spun, yeah.
Yeah, continue.
What happened to Ulrich? How is he 21st?
Well, he spun on the pit lane entry. And
Wow, must have cost him lots of time.
but the problem is, if you spin on the pit lane entry, if this was the only thing happened, he might have ended up in such a bad angle that he had to, move on and reverse 1, 2, 3 times.
Yeah. Or block the pit entry when another guy comes along. We're on Bellanzano again. Does he pit this time, or is he? No, he doesn't.
When?
Oh, Fade, please don't. That left wheel looks dangerous.
Hopefully, Bellanzano doesn't fade away.
Yeah, well, tire pressure on the left might.
Trying to get the maximum out of the tires.
Not missing much at the moment, but there are no very close battles at the moment.
Terzic is around Tuscanen.
Yes, he is. Then that's not really a battle. Because Terzic is yet to pit. Terzic, Bellanzano and Catano are the only cars yet to pit. They still have a couple of laps. It's not Terzic also with relatively thin tires, not quite as thin as ones on Bellanzano's car though. Please do us a favour and pit this time.
No.
Oh my god. He's just doing... I have a feeling he's listening on in the stream and just trying to annoy me.
Terzic neither in pits.
Yep. There's in his car and he forgot how it looked. Tuscanen behind him.
Oh,
Yellow.
Bellanzano!
No, Bellanzano! It's gone! The left rear's gone! That was predictable.
And Terzic's left front is gone.
Oh my god, and it's the puncture parade! You're kidding me! They're both gone in the same place!
You said 55 laps. We were on race lap 54. And 55 laps was without any racing.
Is
think.
this really happening?
It really happened. Bellanzada with hazard lights.
Bellanzada! Yeah, well, he's quite a hazard at the moment, so what's wrong with that?
And nothing. Ooh, and he spins.
There he goes. Yep,
Let's
Terzic
see.
goes
There
on
is
for
traffic
now.
coming. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. That's good.
Oh, he pushed it far. It's such a shame, because that would have been such a short top 5 result.
Yeah,
Now he's gonna lose acres of them.
was a great drive, but he's doing a good job not being a too big hazard, not getting in the way of others. And
The entry is at least a left-hander, so
yeah,
not the problem there.
Terzic now in the pit stall, and so is Bellanzada right now. Oh no! Don't pit between those lines. No, stop.
It's not
Yeah,
gonna work.
good.
Djakovic also 6th place, so could call it a bit of a recovery drive.
Yeah, he is the major profiter of this. These tire problems.
Puncture parade.
Oh, Catano doing some violence to his clutch.
Oh, he also in the pit, so all the late pit stop cars late into the pits. Oh, and Catano passing Zada.
Yeah, and Bellanzada simply wanted to let the Conquest car and the BMW through.
Oh, but look how much time that's cost him. 20 seconds.
Yeah.
20 second days, that's unbelievable.
And seeing that Ulrich is right around those two, right around Bellanzada, maybe he had some tire issues.
Not sure, he pitted to I think if he had a flat, then if at all from locking it, for sure.
Sure. Because I remember he was very unstable in braking zones.
Yeah, I saw loads of smoke when he was braking a few times, but
Just a guess.
yeah, it's not really panned out that people planned. Quite a few people. And it's yet to be seen whose fault that actually is.
Sofjanic is the best FXR. He's in 3rd position, and keep in mind that he had the spin earlier.
Yeah, in the chicane. I don't think it's cost him track position. I think it's only cost him time.
Just time. Probably some 6 seconds or so, maybe a bit more. But
Yeah,
he's got
well
a comfortable gap in front of Martin.
He'll be very happy with that result. I'm pretty sure. Not that happy with the spin, but I'm pretty sure he'll be happy with the result.
Yeah, definitely.
I think for the top two, I think they'll wonder where everyone was in the race. And then they will be reminded, oh yeah, that's how they were. There's Ivanov leading still. Starting lap 59 now.
Yeah. The gap to Tuscanen increased from 5 seconds to 5.2 seconds, so they kept it pretty constant. And Sofjanic is another 12 seconds behind.
Yeah, which is a lot better than the last round, because the FXR was a whole grid behind at that point. Which technically means, since it's been about a day since pre-qualifying, it was a day behind. Or something like that. I'm sure it's logical.
Yeah, and the field is pretty much spread out after these pit stops.
Yeah, I would have expected that about on lap 20. to happen, but people had other ideas.
Still seeing cars taking all the grass.
Oh, Guerra and Dashkevich. Guerra and Dashkevich, here we go, side by side into the chicane. And Dashkevich takes the blow back. Guerra flashing his lights.
Maybe
that's...
it's not
Oh, Dashkevich backing out for me there.
It wasn't for me. Meccano now on the back of Guerra. And Gorzelani on the back of Ulrich for 19.
Oh, Gorzelani is one of the actual early pitters. Which is for P19 this is, so that shows you how much spinning in the pit entry can cost you. Which is quite a lot usually.
And spinning on other parts of the tracks doesn't help you either, as you can see from Balanzada. Especially with a punctured tyre.
Yeah, that is a shame really, because he was going so well.
Gorzelani hit one of those tyres, now Balanzada is in the slipstream.
Indeed he is.
Ooh!
I still kept the fair no contact.
Yeah,
backed out when he saw they would give, but still, 20th place, I think that could have been about 4 times lower.
Next target for Balanzada is Ulrich. Ooh!
Who's doing a bit of rallycross.
At least he kicked up a lot of dust.
He did. He's struggling a lot on the braking. He's either locking up or he's locking the rears.
Those two were fighting earlier for a top 5 result. Now they are back in 19th.
Top 20.
Yeah. Balanzada on the inside.
Goes to the inside. Ah, Ulrich turns in on him. I have that Balanzada ran wider than I thought, but didn't look like it. And now he's worried about Gorzelani.
One of the 3 conquest cars here.
All of which have, I think, 3 different skins, all 3 of them, to be honest.
Yes, they do.
Nice. They're very easy to tell apart. This one's Gorzelani in the 49. He's in the right position now. Does he get through the chicane as he needs to? Not quite, I'd say. It would have to be closer than it was.
Oh. Looked like both missed the proper braking point there.
Might have a nice bat building up for P4. I just saw Flame locking. Well, I saw Flame with high hot front and see saw Presmet with Oviars with some.
Yeah, Nicky is around for Darius.
Smoking action. Yeah, Nicky in 5th. And I think Melendez is going to be pretty tough on Badovios, or hard with him. Gonna try and get the best out of us, because the next race will be hell again. Next race, which is in 3 weeks, of course, at Westhill International.
Oh yeah, that's probably no place where you want an FXR, where you want to drive an FXR.
There's Melendez, by the way, in the 114.
Team America car. Having a Honda sticker on his back, see?
Yes, he has, and on the front. To be honest, for authenticity purposes, it would have to be a Toyota or a Subaru badge, I think. There's no other manufacturer that's popular actually has a flat 4 engine at the moment.
The leader is on the penultimate lap already, oh dear.
Yes, he is.
With Catano in his front, so currently we have the top 22 cars on the lead lap. And judging from how the race went, that's quite a good number.
Indeed. Ivanov must have made a mistake somewhere because his tyre is a bit, well,
yeah, and
tired
his
on
lap
the left
time
rear.
is also not on the level we're used from him.
I think he's letting his teammates unlap himself.
Which makes 23 cars on the lead lap.
Oh, he's lifting off. No, he's lifting off the straights. Does that mean he's not got enough fuel?
Uh-oh.
I think he honestly hasn't got enough fuel. But Tuscanen's lifting off. What? They're both lifting.
Okay.
I think they're trying to achieve a formation finish.
Already flashing
lights. Which is a bit silly because, well,
yeah.
But yeah, there we go. Krasnov coming over the start finish line to finish in second, and Cartano not wanting to do another lap. I have had enough of this, please. And Taskinen finishes in second place. Tofjanic is third, so good result for the bus.
Dakovic in fourth. Having overtaken Kapal.
Yeah, but I saw there was a lap. Just on this lap, he almost made a second on
Vadorian's hitting Melendez.
Kapal in fifth, Melendez in seventh. But Dovias is in sixth in front of Melendez. Then Marash is eighth, Persico ninth. Todorov is in 10th, Thilo in 11th. So he also made a few misses. Terzic 12th. Peistkon 13th, which is hitting his car number, which is 13. 14th is Czech, Lagukas 15th, Stashkevich 16th, 17th, Balanzada 18th, Guerra 19th, Makanu, Ulrich in 20th, 21st, Gossolani, Rantala, Catano, and Kurobeto in 22nd, 3rd, and 4th, Heuskel and Durelli, and that's all we have for now, the finishers.
Oh, people doing donuts on the streets with cars approaching. Oh dear.
Yeah, I think you can tell the race is over.
Yes. But judging from some of the accidents after the race ended, I'm pretty happy that this is a virtual race.
Yes, because people might actually be dead. But yeah. Top 3 is on your screen.
Even off in the middle, gold medalist, so to speak.
Gold
Tuscan
medalist, whatever that is for. I think it's F1, according to Bernie.
Tuscan in second to the left and third place to the right.
Indeed so.
26 cars finished the race, so only 3 retirements.
Just a second to get the top 3 in grid 2. Yeah, grid 2. Oh, for a second, not sure if I said the top 2 in grid 3, which would have been ridiculous. Which is...
There's a grid 3?
No, there isn't. Cipolla in the FXR wins in front of Pedro Martinez in the FXR, who's second, and then Martinez Palacios, who is third. The FXR wins in Grid 2. Third in Grid 1. Can't complain too much about that level of performance from the car today. But yeah. Rundown of the third positions in Grid 1. We're at it. Velikov, P4. Sabaliauskas, P5, Zlatev, P6, 7 goes to Cerejo. Szymanski in P8, 9th is Benelinov, Frankowski in 10th, Botev 11th, Malmavori in 12th, Napi in 13th, Sajewski in 14th, Johansson in 15th, Schlachter in 16th and 17th is Grabon, and Grid 2 only had 17 finishes, which says something.
Might have been an eventful race there.
Yes, indeed. And we're gonna have another eventful race in 3 weeks' time from, well, races on the 9th. Event starts on the 7th of March, 7th to 9th of March, the West Hill event of 2014 Genuine Racing Grand Touring Masters, live again here on YouTube, we hope. Until then, we wish you all a very good evening, and if you are interested in driving, sign-ups are, as always, open. All you have to do is, well, all you have to do in quotations is to qualify, or pre-qualify and qualify yourself for the races. Well, my name's been Dominik Engel, and still is, probably will be tomorrow. So I'd have to change all the stuff my name's on. And
yeah.
With me was Thilo Falkenberg. This has been the second round of the Genuine Racing GT Masters, and it hasn't been a game changer. See you in 3 weeks.